Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Google I/O. It's great to see so many of you here at Shoreline, so many developers, and a huge thanks to the millions joining from around the world, from Bangladesh to Brazil to our new Bayview campus right next door. It's so great to have you as always. As you may have heard, AI is having a very busy year. So we've got lots to talk about. Let's get started. 7 years into our journey as an AI-first company, we are at an exciting inflection point. We have an opportunity to make AI even more helpful for people, for businesses, for communities, for everyone. We've been applying AI to make our products radically more helpful for a while. With generative AI, we are taking the next step. With a bold and responsible approach, we are reimagining all our core products, including search. You will hear more later in the keynote. Let me start with a few examples of how generative AI is helping Gmail with Help Me Write. Let's say you got this email that your flight was canceled. The airline has sent a voucher, but what you really want is a full refund. You could reply and use Help Me Write. Just type in the prompt of what you want, an email to ask for a full refund, hit create, and a full draft appears. It conveniently pulled in flight details from the previous email. Maybe you want to refine it further. In this case, a more elaborate email might increase the chances of getting the refund. Help Me Write will start rolling out as part of our workspace updates. Another product made better by AI is Google Photos. Magic Eraser, launched first on Pixel, uses AI-powered computational photography to remove unwanted distractions. Using a combination of semantic understanding and generative AI, you can do much more with a new experience called Magic Editor. Say you're on a hike and you stop to take a photo in front of a waterfall. You wish you had taken your bag off for the photo, so let's go ahead and remove that bag strap. And maybe you want to even get rid of some clouds, make it feel as sunny as you remember it. You wish you had posed so it looks like you're really catching the water in your hand. No problem. You can adjust that. We are excited to roll out Magic Editor in Google Photos later this year. We are ready to announce our latest PaLM model in production, PaLM 2. Highly capable at a wide range of tasks and easy to deploy. We are announcing over 25 products and features powered by PaLM 2 today. PaLM 2 can also help developers collaborating around the world. Let's say you're working with a colleague in Seoul and you're debugging code. You can ask it to fix a bug and help out your teammate by adding comments in Korean to the code. It first recognizes the code is recursive, suggests a fix, and even explains the reasoning behind the fix. Now, as you can see, it added comments in Korean just like you asked. It really shines when fine-tuned on domain-specific knowledge. Another example is MedPaLM 2. In this case, it's fine-tuned on medical knowledge. This fine-tuning achieved a 9x reduction in inaccurate reasoning when compared to the model, approaching the performance of clinician experts who answered the same set of questions. In fact, MedPaLM 2 was the first language model to perform at expert level on medical licensing exam-style questions. We are also working to add capabilities to MedPaLM 2 so that it can synthesize information from medical imaging, like plain films and mammograms. You can imagine an AI collaborator that helps radiologists interpret images and communicate the result. These are some examples of PaLM 2 being used in specialized domains. So I'm pleased to announce that it is now available in preview. Using the computational resources of Google, they have focused on building more capable systems. This includes our next generation foundation model, Gemini, which is still in training. Gemini was created from the ground up to be multimodal, highly efficient at tool and API integrations, and built to enable future innovations like memory and planning. Once fine-tuned and rigorously tested for safety, Gemini will be available at various sizes and capabilities, just like PaLM 2. We are rapidly evolving Bard. It now supports a wide range of programming capabilities, and it's gotten much smarter at reasoning and math prompts. As of today, it is now fully running on PaLM 2.
With PaLM 2, Bard's math, logic, and reasoning skills made a huge leap forward. Bard can now collaborate on tasks like code generation, debugging, and explaining code snippets. Bard has already learned more than 20 programming languages, including C++, Go, JavaScript, Python, Kotlin, and even Google Sheets functions. I'm excited to announce that tools are coming to Bard. As you collaborate with Bard, you'll be able to tap into services from Google and extensions with partners to let you do things never before possible. We're starting with some of the Google apps that people love and use every day. In the next few weeks, Bard will become more visual, both in its responses and your prompts. We'll also make it easy for you to prompt Bard with images, giving you even more ways to explore and create. You might upload an image and ask Bard to write a funny caption about these two. Lens detects that this is a photo of a goofy German Shepherd and a golden retriever, and then Bard uses that to create some funny caption. Now that's a taste of what's possible when Bard meets some of Google's apps. Bard will be able to tap into all kinds of services from across the web with extensions from incredible partners like Instacart, Indeed, Khan Academy, and many more. With Adobe Firefly, you'll be able to generate completely new images from your imagination right in Bard. Now, let's say I'm planning a birthday party for my 7-year-old who loves unicorns. I want a fun image to send out with the invitations. Make an image of a unicorn and a cake at a kid's party. Okay, now Bard is working with Firefly to bring what I imagined to life. How amazing is that? So today, we are removing the waitlist and opening up Bard to over 180 countries and territories.
Imagine you run a dog walking business. Sheets can help you get organized. In a new sheet, simply type something like client and pet roster for a dog walking business with rates and hit create. Sheet sends this input to a fine-tuned model that we've been training with all sorts of sheet-specific use cases. The model figured out what you might need. The generated table has things like the dog's name, client info, notes, etc. This is a good start for you to tinker with. Say you're about to give an important presentation, and you've been so focused on the content that you forgot to prepare speaker notes. Presentation is in an hour. No need to panic. Look at what one of the suggestions is. Create speaker notes for each slide. What happened behind the scenes here is that the presentation and other relevant context was sent to the model to help create these notes. And once you've reviewed them, you can hit insert and edit the notes to convey what you intended.
Let's start with a search for what's better for a family with kids under 3 and a dog, Bryce Canyon or Arches. What you see here looks pretty different, so let me first give you a quick tour. You'll notice a new integrated search results page, so you can get even more out of a single search. There's an AI-powered snapshot that quickly gives you the lay of the land on a topic. And so here you can see that while both parks are kid-friendly, only Bryce Canyon has more options for your furry friend. Then if you want to dig deeper, there are links included in the snapshot. So you can check out more details and really explore the richness of the topic. In this case, maybe you want to ask a follow-up about e-bikes. So you look for one in your favorite color, red. And without having to go back to square one, Google Search understands your full intent and that you're looking specifically for e-bikes in red that would be good for a 5-mile commute with hills. And even when you're in this conversational mode, it's an integrated experience. So you can simply scroll to see other search results. Maybe this e-bike seems to be a good fit for your commute. With just a click, you're able to see a variety of retailers that have it in stock and some that offer free delivery or returns. You'll also see current prices, including deals, and can seamlessly go to a merchant's site, check out, and turn your attention to what really matters, getting ready to ride. If you're in the US, you can join the waitlist today by tapping the Labs icon in the latest version of the Google app or Chrome desktop.
There are 3 ways Google Cloud can help you take advantage of the massive opportunity in front of you. You can build generative applications using our AI platform, Vertex AI. With Vertex, you can access foundation models for chat, text, and image. You just select the model you want to use, create prompts to tune the model, and you can even fine-tune the model's weights on your own dedicated compute clusters. In addition to PaLM 2, we're excited to introduce 3 new models in Vertex, including Imagine, which powers image generation, editing, and customization from text inputs. Cody for code completion and generation, which you can train on your own code base to help you build applications faster. And Chirp, our universal speech model, which brings speech to text accuracy for over 300 languages. We're also introducing reinforcement learning from human feedback into Vertex AI. You can fine-tune pre-trained models, incorporating human feedback to further improve the model's results. You can also fine-tune a model on domain or industry-specific data. All of these features are now in preview, and I encourage each and every one of you to try them.
Now, to show you just how powerful the Palm API is, I want to share one concept that 5 engineers at Google put together over the last few weeks. The idea is called Project Tailwind, and we think of it as an AI-first notebook that helps you learn fast. Like a real notebook, your notes and your sources power Tailwind. How it works is you can simply pick the files from Google Drive, and it effectively creates a personalized and private AI model that has expertise in the information that you give it. Now imagine that I'm a student taking a computer science history class. I'll open up Tailwind and I can quickly see in Google Drive all my different notes and assignments and readings. I can insert them. And what'll happen when Tailwind loads up is you can see my different notes and articles on the side. Here they are in the middle. And it instantly creates a study guide on the right to give me bearings. You can see it's pulling out key concepts and questions grounded in the materials that I've given it. Now, I can come over here and quickly change it to go across all the different sources and type something like create glossary for Hopper. And what's going to happen behind the scenes is it'll automatically compile a glossary associated with all the different notes and articles relating to Grace Hopper, the computer science history pioneer. Look at this, Flowmatic, COBOL, compiler, all created based on my notes. Now let's try one more. I'm going to try something else called different viewpoints on Dynabook. So the Dynabook, this was a concept from Alan Kay. Again, Tailwind, going out, finding all the different things. You can see how quick it comes back. There it is. And what's interesting here is it's helping me think through the concept. So it's giving me different viewpoints. It was a visionary product. It was a missed opportunity. But my favorite part is it shows its work. You can see the citations here. When I hover over, here's something from my class notes. Here's something from an article the teacher assigned. It's all right here, grounded in my sources.
In the coming months, we're adding 2 new ways for people to evaluate images. First, with our About This Image tool in Google Search, you will be able to see important information such as when and where similar images may have first appeared, where else the image has been seen online, including news, fact-checking, and social sites. All this providing you with helpful context to determine if it's reliable. Later this year, you'll also be able to use it if you search for an image or screenshot using Google Lens. Universal Translator is an experimental AI video dubbing service that helps experts translate a speaker's voice while also matching their lip movements.
What many college students don't realize is that knowing when to ask for help and then following through on using helpful resources is actually a hallmark of becoming a productive adult.
Muchos universitarios no comprenden que saber cuándo pedir ayuda y usar recursos útiles es en realidad una clave para convertirse en un adulto productivo.
We use next-generation translation models to translate what the speaker's saying, models to replicate the style and the tone, and then match the speaker's lip movements. Then we bring it all together.
Messages and conversations can be so much more expressive, fun, and playful with Magic Compose. It's a new feature coming to Google Messages, powered by generative AI. So just type your message like you normally would, and then choose how you want to sound. Magic Compose will do the rest. So your messages give off more positivity, more rhymes, more professionalism. With our new generative AI wallpapers, you choose what inspires you, and then we create a beautiful wallpaper to fit your vision. So let's take a look. So this time, I'm going to go and select create a wallpaper with AI. And I like classic art, so let me tap that. Now you'll notice at the bottom, we use structured prompts to make it easier to create. So for example, I can pick, what am I going to do? City by the Bay in a post-impressionist style. Tap create wallpaper. Now behind the scenes, we're using Google's text-to-image diffusion models to generate completely new and original wallpaper. And I can swipe through and see all the different options that it's created. Generative AI wallpapers will be coming this fall.
What if you could leverage the power of Duet AI to build apps on Workspace without even knowing how to code? Let's say I'm asked to create an app to better manage travel requests for our team. I head over to AppSheet, a no-code platform used to build apps integrated with Google Workspace. I describe in natural language the travel approval app I want to build. Duet AI walks me through the process step by step, asking a simple set of questions like, how would I like to be notified? What are the key sections of my app? And most importantly, what's the name of the app? Once the questions are answered, Duet AI creates the app with travel requests from my team within Google Workspace. I love how Duet AI empowers everyone to get things done quickly and more effectively.
Last year, we launched the AR Core Geospatial API, and it's enabled many of you to build location-based, immersive experiences. With AR Core now available on over 1.4 billion devices, we wanted to go a step further and share this opportunity with more types of creators than just the hardcore coders. Starting today, you can easily design and publish with our new Geospatial Creator powered by AR Core and Google Maps platform. It's available today in tools that creators already know and love. Unity and Adobe Aero and Geospatial pre-release. Anyone can now create engaging AR experiences with just a few clicks. To give you an idea of what you can achieve with these tools, we're partnering with Taito to launch the Space Invaders World Defense game later this summer. It's inspired by the original gameplay, and it turns your city into a playground. And now you can head to the Google I/O website to find 200 sessions and other learning material to go deeper into everything you heard today, all the I/O announcements. Go create!